Fresh killer.
What up, tribe? I am just coming from an Oscar party random situation, and I got invited to watch the Oscars. I was not expecting much, but as I'm sure you all know by now, Will Smith was disappointed, enraged rather, by a joke that Chris Rock made, went onto the stage, slapped him really hard, sat back down in his seat next to Jada, who the joke was about. The joke was about Jada's hair. Apparently, she has alopecia. Chris Rock said that she's auditioning for G.I. Jane 2. Sits back down next to his wife and just watches the thing unfold, laughing, clapping for people. And I'm like, I'm watching this thing. I walk up on the television like, what? Was this stage? What's going on? It wasn't staged, man. And so, all right, here we go. Got to process this, got to make sense out of this. I haven't read any reviews about it or watched any videos about it. This is just me, how I feel. I feel like if you get caught fighting at the club, then you get kicked out of the club. I don't understand how he was able to walk up, Will Smith was able to walk up on stage, slap Chris, and then sit back down, and then later on win an award, and give like a very long, rambling speech about nothing. Apparently protecting people and trying to make sense out of it. I'm just like, okay, I did not like it. All right. Now, I suppose one could argue that he was defending his family and standing up for Jada and all of that, I suppose. But I thought that he was going to go up stage and just be like, watch your mouth, don't say anything about my wife. But once you put your hands on him, it's just like, okay, all right, I'm looking at it from the perspective of that's what Will chose to do. That's what Big Willie chose to do. But I think you are looking at the actions of a very privileged person when he can do something like that and then sit back down in his seat. They're both Black, so we could take race off of the table. How are you able to do that? You put in work, you did what you thought is right. I think after that, he should have been escorted out. He wasn't escorted out. And that was really wild for me. Also, I just look at Jada. I can't not think about Jada. And I don't think that she's done a good job of protecting the image of Will. Whatever they have going, him defending her by all means and defending her honor, it just doesn't seem like that's being reciprocated to him. And I think about the August Alsina situation. I think about other situations and statements that she's made, and it just seems like she oftentimes either intentionally or unintentionally emasculates him. And so it just looks like it's a very one-sided relationship. These are just the optics. I'm not in their house. I don't know the dirt that Will is doing. I don't know. But just from what it looks like, it's just like you're defending her, and it just seems like she's dragging you through the mud a lot. And so there's that whole aspect of it. And of course, they're just two brothers, man, just two Black men on this very white show. And oh my God, that was just an absolute debacle. I didn't laugh at it. I haven't checked for any memes. I don't know. I've talked to a few people about it, like on like text message and stuff like that. But I'm like, bro, how I don't, and I just reviewed Will's, check the page, subscribe to the tribe, like this video. I just reviewed Will Smith's book, and he talked about in the book, and it's a great book, by the way, great book, but he talked about how he used to, at some of his shows, just when someone was heckling him, he used to just walk up to him and punch him in the face. And that was because he would be heckled for being upper middle class and not being hood. And so he would have to like prove himself by socking people, right? But I thought that he had like grown out of that. Um, I feel like there's a better way to handle it. But I don't know. We get mad, like men fight, I understand. Men lose it. And it just didn't seem like a calculated defense of his family. To me, it just seemed like a man that is becoming unraveled. And he was talking about the stress and everything. Once again, he was crying on his acceptance speech. And I looked at somebody sent me something that said that Tyler Perry and Denzel Washington were consoling him and calming Will down during the commercial break. And I was like, I hope some people were talking to Chris, because Chris was assaulted in front of the entire globe for doing his job. So I don't know. Once again, I feel like Will felt disrespected. I don't know what Will's going home to, as far as like, apparently Jada Smith has alopecia. It's a very sensitive subject. When we talk about Black women and their hair, it's a very sensitive subject. So I don't know, maybe it's a lot of pillow talking going on with her about her pain around losing her hair, if they're even sleeping in the same bed at this point. Who knows with their relationship, but whatever. I don't know what he has to go home to. Perhaps she had expressed the loss of her hair in a way to him that made him feel like he had to defend it because it's a very sensitive subject. Okay, all right, that's fine. I get it. He was defending her. But once again, I just don't understand how he was able to just sit there and chill and watch the show and clap after he had slapped him. Let's throw race in. If he would have slapped a white presenter, would he have been able to stay there? If he would have slapped a gay presenter, would have been able to stay there and sit down and enjoy the show? I do not think that that would have been the case. So it was just baffling to me, just the part about him sitting there chilling and trying to like laugh it off, and like that was wild to me. I did not expect that. He's a work in progress. And then when he gave his speech and he apologized to the Academy, but he didn't apologize to the man that he slapped. He said, I hope that you all will invite me back. But he didn't say, I hope that I can reconcile this situation with Chris. He stepped out of line. I hope that we can straighten it out. But, you know, that's my wife, right? Said nothing about the Black man that he hit, but hopes that the Academy will invite him back. And listen, just a few days ago, I was talking about the great piece of art that Will Smith created with this book. But now it's, whoa, I don't like the move. I didn't like it. I just didn't like it. So, all right, tribe, let me know what you think about it. Forgive me for the lighting and all that type of stuff. Just a spontaneous thing. I wasn't expecting to make this video tonight, but let me know what you think. Appreciate you guys as always. Am I right? Am I wrong? Do you feel like, are you team slap? Are you, are you team Chris? Let me know what you think. Drop that in the comments. Please like this video and subscribe to the tribe. Peace, tribe, and another one.